Greetings everyone out there in movie land. I'm your host, Cinema Callie, and today I have a very special treat for you all because I went shopping. So I went out to my local Barnes & Noble and took advantage of the half-off Criterion sale. Now what I thought would be a little fun this year is that I would limit myself to only 5 films, but have it with a twist and make them a little more fun than just mindlessly picking out movies I want to watch, but instead try and keep limits on myself, so then that way maybe I get creative and pick out some pretty unique things. Now I think I do have some pretty unique things that I managed to pick up, and I'm very happy with the movies that I have. So I'll just let you guys know real quick what the parameters were. And so number 1 was a movie that starts with the letter C. And so the reason why I went with that was because Cinema Callie and of course Criterion, because I'm a dork, and so I thought this would be fun. Anyway, moving on to the next one so the next one that I went with was in particular a foreign film. Now, the reason why I wanted to go with this is because I'm trying to be better about watching more foreign films and just going out there and exploring and seeing what the world has to offer. Now, I have a lot of experience with Japanese films in particular, so I made that one a little bit of an extra limit on myself. And because I have watched a lot of Japanese films in my day, and as you can see, I am very obviously a big fan of kaiju movies, so I kind of wanted to stay away from Japan this time and instead go to another country. And I'm actually very excited for the country that I ended in as well, because it'll be the first movie that I have ever watched from this company, or from this country, my bad. So for number 3, I went ahead and went with black and white. I have been really enjoying black and white films lately. It has been quite a treat. For Halloween, for instance, I went through a lot of the Universal monster movies and absolutely fell in love with those movies all over again. In particular, Frankenstein, as you can see up here. So I wanted to watch something black and white, and I am very excited for the one that I picked. So now with that, we will move on to number 4. And number 4 is I like the cover. I wanted to go old school video store that only a lot of like my older millennials and stuff will know about, is going to the video store, perusing around, and then you just see a cover that you really like. And so I thought what would be fun with that is I would stick it to movies that I have never seen before. So that way it is a complete 100% blind buy, but I just really liked the cover. And the cover for this one, and I know a tiny bit about this movie, so I guess I kind of break my own rule a little bit, but I am so very excited for this film. But most of all, I absolutely adore the cover on this one, so I'm very excited to show you guys. So for finally, number 5, I have Freebie. And so I just thought it would be fun for my final pick that could be my one free pick of films, so that way I'm not too limiting, and then I'll have just that one film that I really have been wanting to watch. And I'll be honest, I was not expecting to find the movie that I did, so I'm very excited to watch it. So now that you guys know what the rules are, I think it is time to show the movies. So first, we're going to start with letter C. And so my letter C pick is Citizen Kane. Now, of course, I know this is probably a little bit of a generic pick, but the reason why I went with this one is because I have seen this movie multiple times over the years, and I absolutely love it. So the main reason I went for it was because this is the 4K copy. And I'm very excited to see this movie in 4K. I absolutely love this movie, and so I'm very excited. So this is what I got first. So, Citizen Kane. And my foreign pick is The Lure from Poland. So I'm very excited to watch this movie. It looks quite good. I am very, very excited for this. It's a horror musical, and it is about mermaids in the 80s and how they have siren songs, and it just sounds weird, and I know almost nothing about this. I have seen this at the sales many times over the years when I have participated in the sales in the past. And so when I saw this sitting here, I'm like, all right, now is the time to get this. So I am very, very excited to watch this. So yes, that is The Lure. Here we have my number 3, which will be my black and white pick, will be Raging Bull. Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese. I know I have been slacking as a movie lover. I have never seen this before. I have been really wanting to see it, though, especially since Killers of the Flower Moon has been out, so I've been on a little bit of a Scorsese kick lately. And what better than a time than now to take advantage of the Criterion 4K sale and... Criterion 4K sale. The Criterion sale, and have the 4K. So I did get a few 4Ks with this one. So yeah, that is my black and white pick with Raging Bull. My number 4, which is I Like the Cover. And this one is probably, out of all the movies I picked up, is probably the one that I am the most excited for. I am very, very excited to watch this movie. And this movie is Shaft. That bad mother. So yes, I am very, very excited to watch Shaft. This is another 4K that I picked up. Really went heavy on the 4Ks this time. I was not expecting to pick up as many 4Ks as I have. Now, I know a tiny bit about Shaft. I have seen the trailer. Love it. It looks so crazy and fun. And so 70s as well. And I've heard that Richard Roundtree, the creator of all of this, is a very interesting man. So I'm very excited to learn more about him and to also dive a little bit into blaxploitation movies of the 70s and just exploitation movies and just really kind of dive into this kind of genre of film that I've never really explored too much of. But the main reason I picked it was because of this cover. I mean, look at this thing. It is absolutely an incredible cover. You cannot go wrong with this. It was just the purple stuck out to me on this, and then with the way that the spine is, with the white and the purple on here, I just absolutely fell in love with this. I had to have it when I saw this. So that is my number 4, Shaft. I'm very excited for this one. Finally, my last one, which is my freebie pick. And this one, like I was saying earlier, I was honestly not expecting to get this. I saw it sitting there, and I just kept thinking about it. And I've been a little bit into biker culture lately and that kind of stuff. And then also my dad has been telling me to watch this movie for years, and I have never got around to it. But like with Raging Bull, I thought, hey, maybe this is now the time to finally get this film and finally give it a watch, because I am very excited to watch this one. And that is Easy Rider as my freebie pick. Easy Rider here with, so we have Dennis Hopper directing this, Jack Nicholson is also in here, and I've never seen this before. So this is another one that is a blind buy, but I am very excited to watch this. I have heard this is an excellent movie. Maybe a little hard to watch at times, but I'm not too entirely sure. But I just thought this is just such a out of left there pick for me, because I primarily tend to stick more towards horror films and action movies and all that. But I love the Criterion Collection for the fact that I can explore films, the medium that I love so much, and discover things. And I'm hoping that this is going to be something that I will discover. And those are my 5 picks that I ended up getting on this year's Criterion half-off sale. And as a bonus, I will be reviewing each and every single one of these down the road. When I will get to them, I am not 100% sure, but I do expect reviews on each of these films down the road. And with that, I do all of you a wonderful evening, and I will see you all later, and have a wonderful night, Movie Land. Goodbye.